Hello, I'm Giselle and welcome along to my little page. I seem to have picked up a few very welcome new followers recently, so I thought that I would introduce myself to you. If you haven't seen the post, you might want to have a little peek at this. I'm very proud because my last renovation, the little cottage that I did, which is so beautiful and I really miss, my fourth renovation, is featured in this month. So if you haven't already got your copy, now's your chance to get it before it's kind of lost from the shelves. I don't know what I can tell you about myself, but I'm 58. I've been an architectural interior designer for the last 23 years. And for the last 12 of those years, I embarked on a renovation kind of journey. After my divorce, I didn't have very much money and I decided that I was going to buy a little property, do some work to it and try and sell it and plough the profit that I made from that property into the next one and so on and so on. And rather than upsizing each time, I either stayed at the same level and the same size and the same price, so that I could retain some of that profit and plough that back in to be able to do the work. So my plans kind of worked and I'm very nearly mortgage free. This is number 5. However, the work that I've had to do on this particular property has been quite extensive. It was in a little bit of a mess. And also because I've moved the bathroom to make a second bedroom, I think I spent rather more than I should have done on this particular one. So I decided actually that it might be a good thing for me to do to actually retain some of that mortgage, just so that I've got it tucked under my arm for the next time that I need to use it. So I have so much experience of renovations and I'm where to start, but if there's anything that I can tell any of you about, then please do drop me a line. I'd be really happy to help you. It is a bit of a science and it's not easy, I'm not going to lie. That you've got to have some gumption and roll up the sleeves and get on with some hard work, which is what I'm doing now because basically the budget isn't allowing for that much finishing. So I'm having to do a lot of the finishing work myself, but who cares? It's all good fun and I can see progress each day, which is incredible. So that's it if you have any questions, but I actually have a question for you. I don't have any experience of poles for bay windows. I think I've only worked on one project ever that required that, and that was a very long time ago at the beginning of my career. So I'm looking for a budget-friendly, really nice, quite small pole to go into this bay window, and I know that they need to be made bespoke. So if anybody has any experience of that, if you could please pop it in the comments below, I'd be so grateful. And I look forward to catching up with you soon.